All right, everybody, what's going on? Y'all know it is Thursday, and that means SWAC Smoke. Big Soldier gonna be joining us in a little while. Got Jerome in the house, got our Rattler in the house. I know he gonna hold it down. You got the tour guy C Wells holding it down, and we are what's the day? The 8th. We got football like in a couple Saturdays, so I'm excited, man. Like my August 24th gonna be jam packed. I can't wait, man. Got MEAC SWAC Challenge, got Fan Day at Southern. Like I'm gonna be busy all day, man. I can't wait. What's going on, Jerome? How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. Good to see you, C. Wells. What's up, everybody out there in the chat and all of that? And pretty much, I'm tired of talking about it. I'm ready. I'm ready to put the toe to the leather and get the game started. I can't wait for the 24th for the MEAC SWAC Challenge. I'm ready.
It's on. And we got us a special guest in the house, man. I want y'all to really reach out to this brother here, man. He trying to put in some work and do his thing. What's going on, JB, man? What's happening with you?
What it do, C? Well, what's up with your big Jerome? Hey, I'm
what's
finally here, baby. And y'all see what I'm representing.
I see it.
We got,
big
so
State, baby.
Let's before we go too far, JB, why don't you tell the people a little bit about yourself, man, and where they can find you? Because I think I think you're trying to grow your brand, and let's get you started, man.
Yes, sir, man. So about to start up the new podcast, the Black and Gold Show. We starting the first episode next Wednesday night, August 14th, 8 p.m. Central Time, on my YouTube channel, Sports Talking with JB. You can follow me right there at Sports Talk JB for all your Bama State football content. I also cover Alabama, the University of Alabama as well. So, but I'm trying to jump in with y'all, man, with this SWAC HBCU thing. I'm a hometown boy. I'm from Montgomery, born and raised.
All right, so hey, I need somebody from the West to help me hold it down, man, because I got Bama State up here, got JSU gonna be up here later, got FAMU. I'm the only one on the West side, man. I need somebody to help me hold it down. But I'm glad you're here, man. Like, so I'm glad we could connect and make this happen. We're gonna have us a lot of fun today. Jerome got some questions he gonna throw out for everybody as we move through the show. And we're just gonna do what we do. But before we do all of that, man, what's your thoughts on the Hornets right now, man? How you think things gonna go with them?
I think, man, it's a lot of expectation because we were predicted to be first, you know what I'm saying, in the SWAC, and so I don't see where we can go disappoint. I don't see where he be in a disappointment. I think the way Coach E. Rob's got these guys ready, man, and I've attended some of the camps that E. Rob's had over the summer, the spring game, of course. And just the vibes around it, man. It's like a family atmosphere. Andrew Body's there, and he seems like he's taking the charge, the leadership, and E-Rob loves him. And it seems like they're connected. I just want to see it on the field. From preseason right now, I would say that Bama State is ready to live up to that being number one in the SWAC. But I want to see it on the field.
Yeah, I think, when you got a team that hadn't really been out in a long time and, they got all them expectations, I think it's going to be one of those situations where can they cross that hump, because they've been climbing, the last couple of years on the E-Rob, 6 wins, then 7. So, they knocking on the door. What's the vibe around the city, man? Are people like buying in? Do people feel like this could be a special team?
I think so. I mean, from the people I know, they're excited. A lot of people that I know, they're excited for me to actually start this new podcast covering the team. There's not a lot of media coverage besides the local news, so we just got to get more media coverage. And I'm gonna shout out Alabama State's social media team. They've done a great job seeing, the videos they posted and the amount of stuff they put on social media. But outside of the school's media department, nobody else outside has been doing it. That's why I want to jump in here and do my part to bring light, shed light on the team in a positive way, and to get the fans, the people who actually love the school, the alumni, just the fans of football, period. There's a lot of football fans in the state of Alabama, a lot of them here in Montgomery. So just to see the team doing great things, and it's a blessing, man. I feel like the vibes are going to be great this season. I really do.
Hey, like I say, the man sitting in the middle of this, he feel a little different, but I'm looking forward to a lot of great things from everybody. So we're gonna start this off with Jerome. We're gonna let you run through your questions, and we're gonna start off with Bama State since JB already kind of kicked it off. What's your Bama State question?
My question that I got for Bama State is, can you answer the bell every week? You know, these past few seasons, it's been a slip up with Miles or somebody along the way that has kept you down and kept you out of that East championship and potentially going on to the SWAC championship game. So the question is, will they be able to get up and come out every weekend and play to the level that they're going to need to win the game that week?
That's a good question. That's a good question, man. Hey, it seems like they're going to have to answer the bell because all eyes on Bama State now, you know, and I feel like they're going to do it. I mean, the defense, y'all know how the defense has been. Y'all know, I don't even have to speak on it. Defense is going to be there. It's the offense that needs to take that next level. That's why I believe Andrew Body is going to open up this offense. And if they can do what they're supposed to do, the defense can hold teams to 17, 20 points. We need the offense to score. We need big plays, more explosive. And it's going to be tough. They just got to right some wrongs. You know, like you say, the Miles loss. You got to right some wrongs from last season to continue to do. You got big games, Jackson State, Prairie View, all them big games at home. You're going to have to win those games. And I feel like they're capable.
Well, as a fan, coming from a FAMU fan, and I didn't play none of the games, but I know these past 3 seasons been pressure-packed from week 1 all the way through the end of the season. You know, with us playing Jackson State starting off the season and then ending those seasons in the playoffs, and I think that one year we ended up against in the Florida Classic. But I'm just saying it's like constant pressure, even for the fans. So I can only imagine what it's like on the team and just the focus that you got to have just to come through. It really makes you appreciate it when you do finally win. I can tell you that.
Yeah, I think one thing I always look at is championship teams. They just, and this is cliche, but they just built different. You can look at your team at a certain point in the season and realize this team got what it takes. You know, whether that's, you know, battling back from a tough game and coming back and winning, or, you know, just week in and week out taking them shots and finding ways to win. You know, I think Jerome's question gonna be answered in November. You know what I'm saying? Late October, early November, when it becomes crunch time. Because of course they got a tough game right out the gate against North Carolina Central. So we're gonna find out a lot about them right out the gate, which I think is a good thing. You know, you find out what you are immediately and you go from there. 2 things I do want to say is, if Bama State scored 21 points a game last season, they probably was undefeated. Like, their defense barely gave up 20 points in most games. Most games they gave up 14 or 17 points. If they scored 21 points, they probably winning the bulk of their games. So that to me is the bar. You know, if you can score 25 points, you good to go. And number 2,
right.
This is something a lot of people don't know. And I mean, I've been saying it over and over, so I'm trying to help it. I'm trying to jinx it. But Prairie View beat Bama State like 9 straight times, which that's an underrated streak. A lot of people don't even know that. I do think it ends this year, but they've been having some close games the last couple of years. That's a tough game late in the season. So I think Bama State schedule sets up nice for them. But I feel like y'all do. You know, they gotta avoid them head scratching losses. You know, because those the kind of games that can drop you out of a championship. Like if you look at Prairie View in 22, they lost to Valley. If they beat Valley, they go to the championship game, and that would have made 3 years in a row. You know, so you can't sleep any week. Because you're gonna drop a game, because teams, I always like to say, teams love to ruin your weekend. So that's that.
Yep.
But I do want before we keep going with Jerome questions, we had a comment that was saying, like, who do y'all think right now are down the line out of those 3 guys, Miles Crawley, Jacobian Morgan, Andrew Body, or anybody else, who do y'all think is the best quarterback in the conference? Or who, let's put it this way, by the end of the season, who do you think is will be the best quarterback in the conference?
That's to me, I'm gonna say Junior Maritovic.
I hope Junior ball out, man.
That's what I'm gonna say. He got weapons all over the field. He ain't got to do nothing but manage the ball. Just don't turn the ball over. He gonna be the breakout player that's gonna surprise a lot of people in the SWAC. People remember Junior from when he was playing that first game against Jackson State after the COVID season. But the kid is grown. The man's 6'3" now. You know, I think he's gonna be a breakout player.
So let me ask you this: since you threw his name out there, you think he gonna take the job? Is that a rumbling? Are you kind of?
I don't have no idea or no insight or nothing like that. But I told you that earlier. You remember me telling you that? I told you he gonna win.
I know you did. You did.
Yeah.
But I'm just trying to say, because I'm kind of still on the Daniel Richardson train, but I ain't really heard enough either way. I thought you might have had some inside info, you know, because I know you do. You just don't want to put it out. So I can respect it.
I don't have no insight. I just got, like I say, that same gut feeling that the man, he been there for the longest. He understands. If nothing else, he gonna at least get the first opportunity. That's what I believe. If he been competing to the level that they say the competition has been in practice between the 2 quarterbacks, there is nothing been leaked out as far as who's going to be the one. Only thing they've been saying is that it's a heavy competition, you know, between all 5 of them, actually. It might be 6.
All right. I'm gonna leave it at 2. I'm not even going past 2, because once you go past 2, you get into some dicey territory. So unless
hey, it's been some other quarterbacks out there throwing dots too. You know,
is Trey Fisher still there?
Who that?
Trey Fisher, he's still there?
Yes, he's still there. He got a lot of quarterbacks there.
Oh, Junior Jimbo.
Yeah, they got a lot of quarterbacks there.
So I mean, like I said, I like you said, I think Junior to put in the time, man. You know, he got thrown in the fire his freshman year against JSU. You know what I'm saying? He had a decent couple series, right. You know, and he do got a start or 2 under his belt. So, you know, it's not like he coming in with nothing at all. So he got experience in the system. He got experience in the program. He didn't put in the work. I hate that this is a phrase that you got to use now, but he stayed, you know, like he didn't leave when,
right.
You know, he probably could have. So, you know, you got to give him an opportunity.
Yeah.
So
I guess you go with a FAMU question.
Yeah, let's go ahead with your FAMU question since we on the Rattlers.
All right. I'm going to go with my FAMU question, unbiased. You know, I'm the voice of reason. FAMU, everybody want to know, and we hear it, everybody hear it, Willie is gone. Willie gone. So the question for FAMU is, did Willie Simmons leave a culture at FAMU that can't be sustained? Did he leave where it's bigger than a man? Did he leave a program in place? And that's what from all signs are leading in that direction. Like, it's not just something that was fly by night that's gonna fall apart. It's like a machine that's building down there. They still got the recruits coming in. It's still a lot of excitement around the program with the fans being involved. You know, so the community is still excited about FAMU football. FAMU football still to talk good, bad, either way, you know. So all signs are pointing in the right direction, but it all remains to be seen because you got to put it on the field. That part I got.
Yeah.
We need that 9-2, or at least that 9-2, like Willie been doing.
And
this
you know
will be
that
10-2 this year.
Yeah, because of 12-game schedule. So I think you know that's something that kind of we got, you got to kind of wait and see. But all signs are pointing in the right direction right now. You know, you sometimes when you lose a coach that basically had his hand in everything that this program did the last few years since he been there. You can kind of see a drop off because when you got another coach, they sometimes like to try to go the other way to kind of, put their stamp. But with so much of the former staff there, and this is a guy that was on that staff, I think it's great that they keeping the continuity going. I think it's great that they, kind of keeping a lot of the things going. So on the small scale, I think right now it's looking good. The big scale, which is in a couple of weeks. I think that's when we're gonna really find out because it's not just on the field. It's not just Willie that you lost. You lost a lot of talented guys. I know they got guys that can replace them, but sometimes it takes a while for guys to kind of gel. But I'm interested to see what happens. Because I still think this team is gonna be the team to beat in the East. Some people might not feel that way. But I still do. So I think that they have enough of a culture there with the guys that are coming back and the coaches that have been there. I think you can't discount that. Trying to see JB. He is. I'm trying to see if he's still there because his screen is like black. So let's see if we can get him to come back. Yeah, we'll see if we get him back on. We'll try to get him back on. So I think, I think that only time will tell, but I do like the direction they're going right now. I do like that. And I don't think it's going to be at least right now, I don't think it's going to be a big drop off. I'm interested in the game stuff because Willie made some adjustments in games, man, that, you know what I'm saying, that I'm not saying can no other coach do that, but he knew, especially on the offensive side of the ball, he knew he could go to whatever he needed to go to. He used Kamari Young to beat Southern, you know what I'm saying? Because we were totally not covering the tight end, and he was like, you know what? Right. I'm gonna stop going down the field. I'm about to run throwback screens to my tight end because they're not covering it, and that changed the game.
That's what Los J asking in the chat. That's what he's saying, that he wondering if the coach gonna be able to put it together. I think this team might be more disciplined than last year's team. I just got a feeling. I don't know, and it could be my orange and green sunglasses, but it's just I feel a confidence from around the team from what I've been hearing and reading in the newspaper, from the articles and stuff like that. So I don't know. I don't think the coaching is going to be that big of a drop off with the assistant coaches that they brought in. They brought in a defensive back coach from Alabama State to come in and help on the defensive side of the ball. They brought in a Canadian Football League Hall of Fame quarterback to help out with the quarterbacks. And like I said before, those guys had to come in and learn the scheme that was ran at FAMU. It's not like they brought in their own scheme. So, I think they will be able to put different twists on the offense and the defense that we ran last year that are going to be different wrinkles that's going to mix up some teams here in the SWAC.
All right, I think we got JB back. We'll get him back in there.
What's up?
All
I'm
right.
glad he's back.
Yeah, man. We talk. I don't know if you've been able to hear since you was kind of back and forth, but we kind of talk about FAMU right now.
Okay.
And how much of a change, if any, they're gonna have, with new coaches. What's your thoughts on FAMU this season? You think they can repeat, or you think they lost too much to get back in the hunt?
I think FAMU, man, it's tricky. They lost a lot, but they still gonna be up there competing for that East title. I don't know, man. It seems like new coaching, new players. It's happening a lot in college football all over the place. So, I mean, you look at Alabama, they got a new head coach, new coaching staff, but they got some of the same players, quarterbacks, stuff like that. So it just really depends if the new coach, new staff, and all these new players can buy into what's going on. FAMU, I don't think they will have a big drop-off, but they'll be right there competing with the Bama States and the Jackson State.
Like I said, I think it's a 3-team race. I do want to take this comment from Lowe's J.
Yeah.
I'm gonna preface this with a lot of explanations. You can call them whatever you want, but that team, he does have a good point. Now, I do think when you have a guy take over, Rollins wasn't there that long. So he didn't really have the Odom's culture under him, which it showed later in the season with the team. The team kind of broke apart. But, I do think that sometimes when you bring in a guy, you can think that everything's going to be okay because, that guy was around. But the Saturdays is where everything is proven. So that's going to always be the question until we start playing games. So, I don't think there's a Rollins situation because, number one, Rollins, I don't even think he expected to be in that position. So he was kind of, feeling his way around. And he did a couple of things, I think, early that hamstrung him. Like he really went out his way early and vocally to say this was a player-run team. And I don't think as a first-time coach, that's the statement that you make. I think you need to really establish who you are. And also there was no proof that he would be back the next season, regardless of what happened. So, you kind of had more like a lame duck type of thing. But, it's always a possibility. We've all seen somebody take over and crash the car. I just think that, Coach Cozy just got to keep the car on the road. I think he don't try to do too much. Like when you first start learning how to drive, you over there turning the wheel all crazy. Just understand that the car going to stay where it's going to go, just don't overcompensate. So I think it's just going to be interesting to see how he handle those day-to-day, game-by-game situations. So that's something that we'll find out as we go. I want to get that Southern question out the way.
We got a bunch of new receivers and stuff out there. It's a bunch of new players out there. So you can't expect them to line up wrong. What you talking about, bruh? Come on now. It ain't the preseason. As long as they don't line up wrong in August 24th. They can line up wrong now all they need to till we get it right.
As long as they're not lining up wrong in the Florida Classic, they can line up wrong on the first game because everybody made mistakes the first game. If week 12, you lining up wrong, now we got an issue, and now you probably ain't winning no games. But I want to get that Southern question out of the way because I just want to get it out of the way.
Southern, let me do Southern. All right, Southern. I'm tired of hearing how talented the team is at Southern. Tired of hearing we got this, we got the running back room full, we got the receivers, defense is straight. It's time for them to just win. It's time for them to just come on out and win. They got a coaching staff that's full of veteran coaches, got a number of years to know how to win in the SWAC. So that's the question for them. Are they going to be able to put this talent together and finally come out and win the West?
You every week what I say, December 7th, Bama State coming to Baton Rouge. So I feel like this is gonna be the season that we finally stop talking it and do it, man. But seriously, we got some major questions to answer, and number one is the offensive line. And we got the numbers, but do we got that one unit that you can trust? Because last year's offensive line, if you watch Southern for any number of years, you knew offensive line was always the strength of our team. Last year's offensive line just did not have it. We didn't have the physicality. We couldn't run block. We finished almost last in rushing. I don't know when the last time Southern did that. So when you can't run the football, everything else is going to fall apart. And they didn't do. The previous coach didn't do the team any favors in certain aspects. But we in the same boat where we got a lot of the same coaches coming back. So can they truly put it together? That's gonna be the question. But the schedule ain't gonna help. We got Nichols who gonna probably win the Southland. They got 2 first-team all-conference running backs. I ain't never seen that before. But they got 2 first-team all-conference running backs on the same team. And they predicted to win their conference. We got McNeese first game, who we ain't beat ever, and they look like they reloading. We got Jackson State, Prairie View on the road. We got FAMU on the road, which that speaks for itself. And Alcorn for homecoming. The schedule don't do us no favors. Now we make it through that, then we earned every bit of whatever it is. But I want to see it myself. That's why I'm gonna be in the house in Lake Charles on August 31st to see. But it is time, man. Because we coming off of before the 2020s. We was coming off of multiple years of SWAC championship appearances, and then we went in 22, which we probably shouldn't have went, but we still went. And last year we had opportunity, but we crapped the bed 2 straight weeks. So I want to know the mental makeup of the team more than physical. Do they got the heart and the head to fight, man, or are they gonna fall into bad habits and be that team that got talent but can't beat a team with a winning record? So it's put up or shut up. I agree. How about you, JB? What you think about that question?
It's a good question, Jerome. Southern gonna have to show. They're gonna have to show something. See, Wells, you was right about that. You losing those games like that, you don't really need to be losing. So it seems like it's gonna be this year. I'm gonna throw a question back at you. You think this year is put up or shut up for Southern? Like they gonna have to do something this year?
Not with the new coach.
What? Well, in Baton Rouge is always put up or shut up. Y'all know how this fan base is. So it's always put up or shut up. But I think I really think this. I've been sandbagging a lot the last few weeks, but I do really feel like this is a 6 or 7 win team right now. Because I just don't know what the offensive line gonna look like. If I can have some confidence in that, I'm fine with the skill guys. I got trust in the quarterbacks, but they got 4 games. They got 5 games of college experience between 4 guys. You know what I'm saying? And that come from one dude. So if you do go with one of the other quarterbacks, then you're going to be rolling out a guy with no college experience. And you know how that goes early. Playing on the road week 1. In an atmosphere it's gonna be charged up at McNeese. They gonna turn out. Every black person in Lake Charles gonna be over there because that's just how they get down when Southern come to town. So it's gonna be crazy. But I do feel like there's a portion of people feel like it's put up or shut up. I don't feel like that this season. I'm willing to give Coach Graves at least a couple years because we can't keep doing what we've been doing. But if we want to run around hollering about we part of the big 3 and this and that, then yeah, it's put up or shut up. To the outside world, it's put up or shut up for Southern. I wouldn't be surprised if most people felt that way because we talk a lot, so it's time to start backing up the talk with action.
Yeah, but you got to give them a chance with the new staff, though. You got to give them.
Oh yeah, you can't keep turning over. you just can't keep doing that. You got to have some stability at some point, and you got to, you got to take your lumps. But if you're gonna talk it, you got to walk it. And right, that's why I ain't really been talking a lot, because I don't really have that in me right now. But I do think if a couple ifs, if those ifs can work, then we good. But they say if was a fifth, it's like.
Yeah.
So it's just, it is what it is. But let's keep these questions moving, Jerome. We got a good thing going here.
Who you want?
Oh, hey, after that one, you can do whatever. I just wanted to get that one out the way. I didn't want you to say that one for last.
I gotta go and get my JSU fans out there. I wanna hear what they got to say. I want to know. It's 2 years after the prime effect. So the bling, the shine is gone. The red seats and all that, ain't none of that out there no more. And what I want to know, what does JSU look like? And I don't see Travis Hunter over there. I don't see all the 5-star recruits. So not saying that they don't have any recruits coming in, but it's not the same. It's 2 years after. So I'm just curious to see, will they be able to sustain the momentum that they got started last year under Coach TC? Because I still think he still has some of that prime momentum kind of helping him in the recruiting and things like that.
Hey, you said JSU, and look what popped up on the screen, man.
Like, yeah, he came out the woodwork. He got a red shirt on, so
yes, indeed. So hey, he get to go first on that question because he just popped in.
I know one thing, Jerome. That's y'all last October 19th. Just for this
okay.
I just want to let you know.
So you get the answer first. You get the answer first, since you just pop in.
Hey man, like I'm telling you, man. Hey, we ready, bro. I'm August 28th. Let's put it on the pad. It's time to put up a shut up now.
You got to bring something to get some.
Hey, it's gonna be plenty. It's gonna be plenty up here. Hey, just come on.
Let me kick back. let me kick back and enjoy y'all going at it.
Hey, see Wells, you gonna get it. Jerome coming to get it. And then
he got a red shirt on.
Then we gonna they gonna wave a white flag in Montgomery.
Whoa.
Man.
See, I wish I could make that trip to Jackson. But I ain't gonna make that trip. I'm gonna have to let the other Rattlers represent for me. But I think we're gonna have a strong contingency there. And it don't matter because the football team going, and that's who's gonna be playing. That's all they need to show up out there. The boys gonna be focused and they gonna bring it. They looking forward to that. They looking forward to getting the Jackson State game on not on campus, but home and not down there. That game was different down there in Miami. I think both teams are looking forward to the whole kind of black college SWAC atmosphere that's found in the home stadiums and home campuses and cities and things like that. Classics is cool, but I think they're looking forward to that.
I'm gonna let JB go, then I'm gonna go. So what you think about that question about JSU? How you think they continue the momentum?
The momentum from Coach Prime, it's been two. Well, it's the third season without Coach Prime coming up now. Now, I will say TC got them guys playing good ball. I'm gonna say that. Now, I don't know if they're gonna be the SWAC champ. I saw somebody say they're gonna be the SWAC champions in the comments. I don't know about all that, and I don't know about them coming to Montgomery doing anything to the Hornets. So, hey, they get in where they fit in. I ain't got no problem with Jackson State. All I know is they're not beating the Hornets. They're gonna be a good team, but back to the same old, like somebody just said in the chat.
Same old, man. I'm telling you, man, we got some youngsters, bro. I'm telling y'all, hey, y'all watch out. Y'all they finna catch them youngsters, bro. There's some youngsters gonna be real. Gonna bring some real noise.
Hey,
why they worry about the band coming? Y'all don't like the 100 anyway. Why y'all want them to come? Y'all don't like them. Why y'all worry about it? That's all I want to know. Either you like them or you don't.
Hey, Gerard, I don't understand why people don't like the 100, man. I actually enjoy them when they came to Jackson.
Bro, they want to see them. That's why you think they complaining. Why you think they complaining about them not coming?
Man, don't nobody want to see no Michael Jackson moonwalking on their field, man.
They complaining. They complaining right now. That's all they've been talking about. Is they gonna bring the band? Is they gonna bring the band? Is they gonna bring the band?
We bring the band.
We gonna bring the football team. I bet you that much.
FAMU band coming. I know they coming. They don't come.
We got enough for that. We got enough money to bring them up there.
Y'all got Jerome fired up.
Lil J, he throwing his 2 cents in. I
said we want to hear Pot the Pan.
What Lil J say? Let me see.
Man, put it back up there, man. That man said, "FAMU put it."
That's because you used to listening to the train wrecks and car crashes. All that clashing and clanging. That's what that is right there. Loud. Sound like a Sanyo. I don't know if Lil J know what a Sanyo is.
Do you say it sound like a Sanyo?
What's wrong with Sanyo? Hey, Sanyo used to give you bang for your buck, man.
Sam, you sound like a bowl. Sound like a damn Sanyo.
Hold on now.
Hey,
and Sanyo done got us through a lot of time now.
If you adjust the EQ, your sound gonna be okay, man. I'm good, man. I had a Daewoo TV, so I know what.
Nah, hey, but either you want to see him or you don't. That's all I got to say about the FAMU band stuff. Sound like you want to see him to me. All the ones that's asking. Sound like they really want to see him. And I say to the ones that want to see him, buy a ticket to brag. That's what you do.
Oh man, that's Sanyo.
I got nothing. I got nothing. Hey, next question.
Boy, that tickled me.
Who y'all want? Who y'all want?
Grambling, because I want to say some things when you say that.
Okay, now this is gonna be controversial. This is controversial right here. Grambling, I think they're gonna win the West. Now I don't really have no reason why. I ain't got no. I don't know, but I got a feeling, and I've been telling C. Wells this for at least a month now, and I've been trying to do some research to come up with a real reason why I think they're gonna win the West with the new coach and all the stuff that they got going on. But I just got that feeling. I think they're gonna do well in the 4 big games that they got against Southern, Prairie View, Alcorn, and it's one more of them they got in that little gauntlet. I can't think of right now, but I think they're gonna go like 3-1 in that little stretch of games, and that's what's gonna win them the West. Now I do think they're gonna lose to Bethune. I do.
You think they're gonna lose to Bethune, but they're
gonna win the West.
You think they're gonna lose to Bethune, but they're gonna beat Southern?
Yes. I believe that. I do. They gotta travel to Daytona.
Whole prediction.
We gotta go for it.
That ain't gonna be that bold.
That's bold.
But go ahead. Go ahead. What you got to say
No,
about
I'm saying,
Grambling?
I was gonna ride with you, man, but I don't know. I mean, you got one of the best quarterbacks, though. I'll give you that. Grambling, they got one of the best. Miles Crawley. They got so they. What else do they have?
Right
Hey,
now,
bro,
right.
I just got a feeling they got some tradition, and they got the G's back. And I think Mickey Joseph, they got both of Southern past head coaches on their squad. They got I just got a feeling they gonna put it together.
all I know,
Yeah, I'm still rocking with PV. I'm gonna ride with my dog Bubba to the end, bro.
if I'm not picking Southern, I'm picking Alcorn. But all I know is the last Saturday in November, they are not getting out that dome with a W. Dooley can wear every suit he got at the same time, and we about to knock it off. But I do think Grambling gonna be in the mix, but I don't think they're gonna win it. I think they're gonna knock off somebody. But if they're gonna lose to Bethune-Cookman, they ain't beating none of us. So even with all the questions, I don't think that's I don't think that's gonna happen. But I think they're gonna be in the mix, but I just don't know how that coaching situation gonna work, man. Like I like Coach Rollins, man. I think he's a great guy. I think he suited to be a coordinator or somewhere like that. I don't think he was ready for that job at least. And I think when Dooley head on right, I think he can be solid, but his offense got to change. He got to soup up some things in his offense now. Without the pressure being a head coach, he might get that notion back that they had people calling him an offensive genius. But I do know one thing: if you Miles Crawley, you ain't got to worry about ever coming out of the game, no matter how many interceptions you throw, because Dooley ain't gonna pull you.
He ain't gonna pull you out.
If you throw 8 interceptions, Mickey Joseph gonna be the one to pull you. Dooley ain't gonna pull you, so you good there. But I think they're gonna be in, like I said, I think they'll be in the mix, but I can't stand on nothing else you're saying right now.
Man, I'm gonna tell you this. Now, that's my bold prediction. I think Southern Record gonna be better than Grambling.
Oh, I know Southern Record gonna be better than Grambling because they're gonna finish 5-7 and we're gonna finish 6-6. We're gonna beat them in August. Just like last year. They finished 5-6, we finished 6-5. We beat them in the dome.
I don't know.
Prediction, to be honest, I think Southern can beat them in the Bayou Classic this year. I mean, my
man, why you talk? You talking like you're not talking positive about how we gonna beat them, man. You talking like we got Stump Mitchell on the sideline. We still okay.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I think Southern win the Bayou Classic, man. Just if it was tomorrow, I think Southern wins the Bayou Classic.
I don't know. I gotta see Southern still. I don't know, like you said about their quarterback, but
and I think Prairie View got a quarterback, man.
Prairie View. The question for Prairie View is, can they kick the door down? They've been knocking on the door, but we ain't playing horseshoes and we ain't throwing hand grenades. You can't be close. You can't be close and almost winning. You got to win. And they've been getting into the SWAC championship game and losing. What's that, like 3 years in a row now?
2. Not in a row. I mean, we went in 22. I mean, Dooley was their coach in 21, so I guess technically, they had 3. But we slid in because for whatever reason they decided they didn't want to beat Valley that day, and Texas Southern decided they didn't want to beat Alabama A&M.
Yeah, they were right there on the doorstep then. Yeah.
Hey, that was the worst Saturday of my life, man. Like I never like we was off obviously that weekend. And I was like, I had already came to grips that we wasn't going to the championship. And I was like, man, I'm going to just take a nap while Prairie View beat up on Valley and TSU had a big lead on our Alabama A&M. So I was like, I'm going to go to sleep, man. You know, like when I wake up, one of them teams I'm in the SWAC championship game, and I might not even go to Bayou Classic that year. You know what I'm saying? I was emotional. woke up and saw Valley won. I was like, what? Then I looked at this. I hate that TSU lost because Andrew Body got hurt. But then I saw TSU lost, and then I was like, God, now we gonna be playing Grambling for the championship on the line. Oh. But you know, it happened, and then you know the game happened in December and whatever. But I think 3 games, the last 3 games of Prairie View, Alcorn, FAMU, Alcorn, Bama State. Them gotta win them. Gotta win them. Oh, we lost. All right, let's see. Get Jerome back on
I
here.
think my Jerome phone probably. You know how
Please do that. I did that.
Okay.
That was me.
That was all like Grambling stuff he was talking, man.
I was trying to read the chat. Trying to read the chat. That's all. I'm sorry.
But like I was saying,
y'all want the next question?
Oh yeah, let's go. Who
I got here? I got Alcorn State. Steve McNair's gone. I mean, Fred McNair's gone. That's a big part of their program. He's been there forever and a day, seem like. What are they going to look like now under their new head coach? Is the offense, the defense going to be the same? Is the just what should I expect from Alcorn State this year? Everybody say they're going to be good, but that's a lot to lose too.
I just say this, bro. I ain't gonna be no crying in the SWAC. I know that.
Right.
Yeah, ain't nobody gonna be crying for him.
Everybody remember
they got quarterback questions. They got quarterback questions. They got a new coach. You know, they lost a big time running back. I think their defense is pretty much still intact from what they had last season. So that should keep them available in most games, but keep them hanging around in most games. But you know, will their coaching staff be able to? How will they deal? Everybody want to know how Cozy gonna handle the game day situation. How they coaches gonna handle it?
I believe in Cedric Thomas. I'm a Cedric Thomas fan since he was at Pine Bluff, and I didn't say this on this show before. And I'm going to say it again. If Cedric Thomas didn't leave Pine Bluff after the 2019 season, they win a SWAC championship, man. He had that team on that trajectory. That team that went to the championship in the spring of 21, them was his guys. So that was his team.
Yeah.
That was it. The man won at Mississippi Delta. If you know anything about Mississippi Junior College football, you know Mississippi Delta don't win nothing. And the man won like 6 games up. So I think the potential is there. Again, like Jerome said, they got quarterback issues. They losing Agent Zero in the backfield. That's a big hole. You losing some great receivers out there. So they got some things to plug in. But I think they're gonna be fine. I do hope they lose on October 19th because I can't tolerate a homecoming loss to Alcorn. But that's all. But I think Alcorn gonna be. I think they're gonna be good. That's me.
Yeah, Fred ain't gonna allow that to loss down there in Southern.
He better not, man.
Them neck bones. He gonna have them neck bones, corn, and potatoes ready that day. You best believe.
He better, man.
You better. Hey,
So
they gonna be ready.
Yeah. Either PV or Alcorn coming out the West. That's what a lot of people are predicting, right?
Yeah, I mean
that's what they're saying.
That's a good prediction. Out of one of them.
I mean,
I stand on PV. I think PV.
My pick is Alcorn.
Alcorn. Okay.
I'll pick Grambling.
Nah, not this time. Not this time.
Man, you got to talk, Jerome. We got to talk, man.
I want to pick Grambling with you, Jerome.
Y'all
I think Grambling gonna be decent, but I don't think
y'all watch and see.
They got the
Southern gonna be better than Grambling. I'm telling you why.
Hey, what today is? August 8th. Somebody write it down, man. This is my thing. Grambling winning 5 games. That's it. They winning 5 games. I'm gonna stand on it. I'm standing on it. And Southern gonna win 6.
All right,
What,
we
And-
gonna remember
and-
this.
What season was it
and-
last season?
Prairie View, because we don't lose in Prairie View. And I know my boy in here. I know he a Panther man, but we don't lose in Prairie View. That's Baton Rouge, Texas. We don't lose there. Pine Bluff, obvious reasons. Bethune-Cookman, even though they're gonna beat Grambling, they still not gonna beat us. Grambling, Texas Southern, because we ain't losing Texas Southern ever again in my life. And Jackson State, because I'm tired of losing to them.
Oh, I thought you was gonna say Lincoln or something about Lynchburg.
We ain't got, bro. They ain't on our schedule this year, bro.
I know y'all can probably slide them in for their extra season win. I know it with an open date. I know they down to play somebody. Texas College, Talladega, somebody.
Man, Talladega ain't got no football team.
Yeah, they ain't got nothing but a band.
Get that money.
They be ready. They ready for a band event though.
You trying to make us look that bad?
They gonna be at that parade. They gonna be at that parade that Southern and Alabama State gonna have in December down there. That Christmas parade. They gonna be.
I do want to make a statement to everybody, man. Why everybody team got a lot of questions, and it's okay for them to be better. But Southern got some questions, and we the worst team in the world. What's up with that, man? Why y'all don't like us? Why y'all don't like us? I feel like it's personal. I'm just. No, don't take me on that. But them my six. I'm gonna throw a bonus 7 in there because I think this is gonna be the year we win in Tallahassee. So.
Oh boy. One game at a time.
I'm feeling it tonight. I'm with it. That's right. No. They're not like us. That's it. They're not like us.
I say y'all going 4-8, man.
Hey,
4-8.
I gotta tell my boy
Edwin, I know you waiting on the next viral moment from the 100, from the dunking of the basketball to the shooting the cannon at Alabama State to the shooting the tank at Bethune-Cookman. I know you can't wait till this season to see what the 100 got to put on the field. I know he can't. That's why he wanted to go to travel to Jackson and all that kind of stuff. I know.
Man, we not going 4-8, man. We not going 4-8. We're not going 5-7. We're going. Yeah. Hey, let me put it this way. Y'all remember when the NFC East used to finish like 8-8, and Dallas win the division at like 8-8? We gonna win the division with a 6-6 record. We're gonna be 5-3 in conference, and we're gonna win the West with a 6-6 record. I'm calling it, man. I'm calling it.
That's a bold prediction.
It's very bold. I'm gonna stay with it.
I don't know. I ain't going for that. I can't go for that.
I just want to see PV and Southern fight one more time. That's on.
Man, that was not a fight, man. That was not a fight. That was not a fight.
3 your top dog in Southern, 3 your top dog in Prairie View. Let's do it 3-on-3.
That man, no, because everybody always talk about Southern be fighting all the time. So man, we trying to move past that, man. You know what I'm saying? We trying to move. We done had 2 fights with Prairie View and separate things, man. I don't want to fight them no more. Let's move on and keep the peace, man.
I agree.
Let's keep the peace, man. Yeah, that was something that had to be worked out, man. You know, you had a lot of mixing on both sides. That was bound to happen, man. So, you know, we not down no more. It's no kind of rivalry no more because Dooley gone. So now it's back to being that's just a game, you know. And when we go to Baton Rouge, Texas, we'll win again. So, and if we do finish 4-8, Prairie View still gonna be one of our wins. So I'm feeling good, man.
Dang, 4-8. Woo-wee. I hate to be Terrence Graves and go 4-8. I ain't gonna.
Oh, at 4-8, man.
That ain't gonna cut it.
Be. They got a saying down there called it tough on the bluff. So 4-8 ain't gonna cut it at all. And I know we just got through saying that you gotta work it out with coaches and give them time. 4-8 in Baton Rouge, man. It don't fly. It don't fly.
At least 6 wins. At least 6.
At least 6. And 2 of them 6 gotta be Jackson and Grambling. That has to happen. That has to happen. But we got any more questions, Jerome?
Let me see. I got Bethune-Cookman. Y'all got everybody attention. Now what you gonna do? Ain't no more sneaking up on people. We ain't gonna be feeling sorry for y'all. Talking about your facilities, this, that, and the other. Y'all got the new practice field. They got the new shiny weight room and all that stuff. So we ain't gonna have no pity, especially when it comes to the Florida Classic. But they already know that. But the rest of the SWAC is got their eyes on y'all too. So are y'all ready for that? That's to the Wildcats.
And what y'all think about Bethune-Cookman, man? I don't know. I don't know.
They loaded up.
In Raymond Woody voice. I wish I could really do his voice. I would respond, but I can't do his voice.
Well, I'm gonna tell you like this: they taking the FAMU model. They bringing the players back to the state. And Woody was coaching out west. He bringing all them boys that was out there in Arizona and California. It's a bunch of Florida boys was going way out there, and he bringing them back to Daytona. They got the beach. They doing some recruiting down there. They took one of y'all offensive linemen, I think, Jamie. Didn't they get one of y'all offensive linemen? Something like that?
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they got a dude on like a practice squad. They got one of our top linemen, man. What you mean? The boys on the scout team, the one they got.
That's why he left.
Yeah.
Hey,
but
you can't expect that man to say nothing about nobody. That's the same man that called Coach Wade that dude at Valley. He ain't let that slide no more, man.
And he gonna be that dude at Valley right now.
Yeah, but I think they're gonna have a decent team down there. You definitely need to keep your eye on them for sure, especially when you're traveling down there to Daytona. You can't get caught up staying on the beach. You'd be better off staying in one of them travel lodges out there by the racetrack somewhere instead of out there on the beach. In my opinion, you know,
you can literally see the beach from BCU campus.
No, you can't see the beach. You can't see the beach, but it's just like you got to go across a little intercoastal bridge to get over to that side to the beach side. But it's not far. It's less than a 15-minute drive. But I know probably most of the hotels are over there on that beach side, on the beach. That's where most of the hotels are. So if your football team's staying over there, it's a chance they can get distracted. Yeah, they might want to keep them in D-land or somewhere out there in the woods, and then drive them into the game.
Yeah, hey, let's jump away from football for a second, man, because I do want to touch on this comment here.
Okay.
FAMU gave a basketball coach a 1-year contract. I think that's stupid as hell. Because number one, and I, Jerome, you're a rattler, but y'all basketball team was not good last year. Y'all basketball team has not been good since Scientific Map played for y'all back in the 90s.
Right.
This is a team that we don't know. They might not make the tournament. So you setting this man up for failure, man. Give him 3 years. Let him build his team.
Well, right now, I don't think, with all the turmoil and transition going on with the president leaving and stuff like that, I don't know that our athletic director, whoever the new president come in, may bring in a new athletic director. That director may have his own mind set on the type of program or basketball player that or coach that he want to bring in, or any other type of like even with the softball coach. I don't think that this new president has the authority to hire these coaches for a long term, is what I'm understanding. I'm not exactly sure on that, but that's what I've been hearing.
That's not a good look, though. I think that put a lot of pressure on him to be. I mean, you know, it's SWAC basketball, man. If you play okay at home, the referee's gonna help you win like 5 or 6 games at home. So you just gotta be able to win a few games on the road, and then you make the tournament, and you good. So it's not impossible because they did have talent. They just Coach McCollum just wasn't it.
It wasn't long ago that we had the leading 3-point shooter in the country. Was at FAMU a couple years back. We had made it into the tournament, into the play-in game a little while ago with the basketball coach, and stuff kind of fell awry when we started going through all those changes with the athletic director. So until I think, and like I say, I'm down here in Tampa, so I don't know everything that's going on up there with that part. But I believe that what I've seen the basketball coach bring in looked like he was on the right track as far as bringing in talent and players. So I think it will hamstring him by not being able to tell the players that are coming in there that he's guaranteed to be there for longer than 1 year. But in today's world, it ain't no guarantee from the players to be there longer than 1 year. They'll come there and show out in here.
That's true.
So
that's a fact. I can't argue with that. I can't argue with that.
It go both ways.
I know is
he could come there and get into the ball out and get into the tournament, win the SWAC or whatever the case may be, and then he got the the upper hand. So he can either tell FAMU I'm dipping and I'm going. He's got a lot of people that's already in his corner saying he's a great coach. So, it can be a win-win. It can be a win-win for both of us, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, that's a good way to put it. I still don't agree with it, but that's a good way to put it. And I just, I just feel like you got to give a man time. But like you say, it's different era now. So who knows? But that's gonna be a talking point for a while. It's basketball, so a lot of people ain't gonna say nothing because a lot of people don't even talk SWAC basketball, but I do. So it always stands out to me.
FAMU is a talking point.
I mean, if you see that snake head on any article, everybody talking about it. Everybody talking about it.
They talk about FAMU softball, track, volleyball. Shoot, they had the board of trustee meeting on, so it's.
I know, and everybody was watching. I couldn't even get on. Everybody was. Everybody was watching.
You're gonna get some glare when you're in the light. There's gonna be some glare.
And it's all good. I will say this as a Southern fan, I'm so glad FAMU in the SWAC, because boy, y'all took a lot of attention off us, man. we used to be the one with dysfunction, man. So I thank y'all for being around.
We functioning pretty good. Let me show you. Y'all know I got my props. Let me show you. We functioning pretty good over here. Y'all know how that go. Y'all done seen it. Y'all know.
Hey, we can't really. I can't really argue with that. So I'm gonna bow out of that conversation. I can't say nothing about that right now. I'm gonna bow out of that one.
Pretty good.
I'm gonna slide to the side on that one.
I'm gonna make everybody mad at me tonight. Everybody gonna be mad. I don't care. That's good. That's just a sign of the things to come in the season when the season really get here. It's gonna be worse. Man, I can't wait.
Chris say had one in how many decades?
What he said? What he said?
Chris, how many?
That's one in
It's been only one in just how many decades?
how many decades?
It's one since the last time they got one.
Hey, I'm gonna see if I can get a hold of one
Now we're
of
going
them
back.
Southern rings. I'm gonna break it off. I'm gonna
Crook.
call my old man and see if he loan me his ring.
Crook, it's been a long time since Southern got one. Talking about decades. That's what y'all used to say. Y'all used to be, they ain't won since LeBron. They ain't won since LeBron was in high school. Now you can't say that no more.
But y'all can't say that. Man, you got a point.
Nah. We ain't got one championship in decades. I take that.
We got one in a decade too. The decade just ended, so we starting over fresh.
They ain't won since. Go ahead.
2013 wasn't that long ago, man. That wasn't that long ago. 2013 wasn't that long ago.
Yeah.
But we're gonna probably start wrapping this thing up. But you got any more questions on that, Jerome? Because these questions turned everything out tonight.
Nah. Well, I got one more, and we can go on the exit after this. Alabama A&M, y'all ain't been the same since the scooter game. Since the scooter game.
Boy, that pink scooter boy. Ain't been right since that.
All right. Let me ask the Hornet down there. They gonna knock y'all off in the Classic?
And Alabama A&M, all I know, Magic City Classic.
Hey,
Magic City Classic, we coming for their head. That's all I know.
Hey, get that U-Haul ready, man.
Get the U-Haul ready.
I'm telling you. Get that
I hope they wait a week before they fire him, because we coming to Huntsville the next week. So you know what I'm saying. I don't trust teams with an interim coach, because they might put it together and play for him. So let him get one more week before they run him off. But yeah, that scooter game, man, that scooter game really changed some things about that man. If you look at how he was in the spring of 21, he was talking every week. Get some more 4 stars and 5 stars and all of that. And then what that was in October? That Saturday,
55 piece or whatever it was. But he played FAMU tough. He played FAMU tough though. They play FAMU tough every year. So I can't, I got to give it to everybody. But they play FAMU tough. But they still ain't. It's the truth. They ain't been the same since that. That's for real.
My Southern preview gonna be dropping next Wednesday, September 14th. I mean August. Why am I in September? I'm trying to skip past games. I know what September 14th is. I'm ready for that Saturday. Dang. That must be why I said that. But August 14th, next Wednesday, gonna be my Southern preview. Gonna be a lot of fun. Probably more fun than anything. Oh, I said I wasn't gonna say nothing until I had proof that man was there. I heard Quay Davis was at Southern practice yesterday, and he on the team. Now I still got to see it with my own eyes, but I got that from a reputable person that was there. I should have asked him to take a picture, but it's kind of weird for people to take pictures of people like that. But I'm gonna wait till August 24th, and like I say, see the guy in person, and then I know for sure before I really talk about him, because I don't want to have him leave us too.
He might be on the roster today, man.
Oh, we ain't got our roster up. We had it up. They had it up last week, but I guess they put it up by mistake because they took it back down. So it should be up later this week, I think. But I'm gonna check it and see.
Quay Davis. I just hate you can't update the rosters on the damn game. And everybody in the SWAC got a white quarterback.
Hey, bro, I do want to ask you one thing, bro. Somebody told me something, and I was like, let me ask you, bro. Was you ducking that smoke from Alcorn on the game? You ain't want that young dude to whoop you?
What young dude?
You don't know the dude that played that?
Oh, the young kid that got the Alcorn. Man,
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It's just something about that new college game, man. It's like the shine ain't even. It ain't shining no more like that, man.
Newness don't
But
go off.
And he said it.
I'm still putting in a couple hours a day, but they had an update, so hopefully they done kind of got some things going.
It might be for the young guys, man. This is for their generation, man.
Hey, Lo J say you.
06.
Lo J say you ducking this, you duck that smoke. It's all good. I took one for the team, so I can say that I took one for the team. But so that was the last of the question, Jerome.
Yeah, that's it. I'll have something next week. We getting closer and closer. I'll be more excited. I'm gonna ramp it up. I told you every week. I'm gonna try.
I don't want to see you if you more excited than you is tonight, because you are on one. But
yeah. Just wait and see. They just got me upset when they asking about the band. They just make me mad when they asking about the band. They make me mad. I want to know if Southern gonna keep doing them same drills they've been doing since 1941.
Why we catching strays, man? I ain't say nothing about y'all.
It's the chat. It ain't you, it's the chat.
We update our drills, man. Y'all just ain't played us that often to see that. You know what I'm saying? So, we're not gonna do no special. Hey,
I see I see him so much I know the name of them. The L drill, the circle drill, the star drill. They know. We're not doing no special drills that the other band don't show up, man. We're not about to waste that energy, man. We're gonna get on the fans to show they sing, because we're not gonna break out nothing special to nobody on the other side. So if we come to brag, y'all are still a new show. But I don't know we coming. We don't want to see the white boys in front of the band dancing. We don't want to see that.
We ain't got no more white boys. We just got a bunch of fat black dudes now.
Now it's my turn to take my shots at the other school bands. Y'all be willing to take shots at Fam Band. Now let's take some shots at y'all bands. We ain't got the honeybees. We ain't got the circuses. We ain't got all that menagerie coming around to add on to the band. We don't need all that.
Y'all got a dance line at FAMU?
We don't need all that menagerie.
No, they ain't got no dance line.
No, they ain't got no little rallets.
No, man.
We don't need all that. It's a band.
They just got flags. Y'all still got them flags?
A color guard.
He ain't ready for the stingers though. He still caught on them honeybees though. Shout out to my boy DJ.
Alabama State got the stingers, the honeybees. They got flags. They got a whole bunch of stuff to try and distract you from how sorry their band is.
Ooh, man.
Best band in the land over here, baby.
Ooh, that man coming. He coming in hot.
He coming at the band. All right.
All of them.
Y'all
be wanting to talk about FAMU and ice cream, man, but then y'all don't want to hear what y'all shortcomings.
Y'all got to come see us, man.
When we get y'all shortcomings, y'all don't want to hear.
Hey, I like FAMU ice cream, man. I enjoy it.
Hey, I'm not gonna tolerate no J Set slander, now, Jerome. If you say anything about them J Sets, I'm gonna have to get you, bro.
The J Set.
I grew up on them J Sets, man.
The J Sets cannot touch the Golden Girls. That's what I'm gonna tell you. They can't touch the GGs at Alcorn State.
Man, that's a battle.
Huh?
That's a battle. That's a battle. I don't know.
It ain't no battle.
Like I say, when I was little, man, I used to take my daddy binoculars and watch them J Sets, man.
Alcorn shut down the ramp at the vet. You can't even walk up the ramp and do no shows and all that stuff no more, because they shut that down. That lets you know how bad they is right there. What he say?
And I like I like the motion of the ocean too. Now, don't sleep on them.
What Los J say?
He said you ain't missing tonight. He said you like Steph Curry. He said you like Steph Curry tonight, man. 36 points. You hitting from everywhere on the floor. This an MVP performance for you, man. Hey, you showing out.
I promised my friends I was gonna let it go.
Well, salute to your people because they got you hyped up. So whoever out there is cool with Jerome, man, y'all give him that pep talk before the show because he had an MVP performance tonight. I like it. I like it, man. I'm a come with it, man. But I hate to end this like this because, man, I would love another 15 minutes of Jerome going off. But
I'm good. Next week.
We gotta wrap this up, man. But shout out to my boy JB, man, coming through. Man, you more than welcome to come through, man. Anytime you want to come through, you just hit us up, and it's all good, man.
I appreciate that, man. Like I say, Bama State next Wednesday. I'm starting the Black and Gold show, first episode Wednesday night, 8 p.m. We're gonna do it every Wednesday night. So y'all come follow me.
We're gonna be there
with JB. That's my YouTube channel. And yeah, definitely. I'm gonna have to get y'all.
I'm gonna check it out.
We got a scrimmage game. We got a scrimmage game coming up, and then the following Saturday we got our Buzz Fest, which will be Fan Day. So we got a lot going on next couple weeks.
Oh yeah, we got Fan Day August 24th too. So I'm looking forward to that. We always have a scrimmage, so I'm looking forward to that. Jed, you got the merge coming up, don't you?
Yep.
So yeah, you got a lot of stuff going on, man. Oh, shout out to Southern basketball team, man. They on their way to the Bahamas for a 3-game exhibition this weekend. So salute to them. Looking forward to what Coach Johnson can do with his guys. I think JSU going somewhere to it. I want to say Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico.
So, let me stop. I got my New York bag right there, man. My best friend, God rest his soul, was from New York. I grew up on all that New York stuff in Baton Rouge, listening to New York music, man. I almost got beat up every day. So salute to everybody out there, man. But we're gonna go ahead and wrap this thing up, man. And we'll be back next week. I don't know whoever put that battery in Jerome back, man. Y'all put it in there next week too, because boy, he on. I don't know. Next week is the week before game week. He might not need no battery in his back.
Yeah, we gonna be ready. We'll be right.
So with that being said, man, we're gonna go ahead and get on up out of here. Y'all have a good evening, and we'll catch y'all next week on another edition of SWAC Smoke.